Hey, I'm in a weird spot outside. I just felt like filming this outside. To get a little fresh air. I've been in the house all day, cleaning, doing laundry, dishes, playing some video games, you know, things you do on a Sunday. And I did just finish a new manga, volume 1. Undead Unluck. This is story and art by Yoshifumi Tozuka. I was recommended this by someone here on my channel, or was it on Instagram? Either way, someone recommended that I read this, and I'm so glad I did. I have been looking for it from a library checkout online catalog for months. Like every time I would go and check on it, it was unavailable or checked out or something. Like there was some issue with it every time I went to look for months. And so finally I took a break from doing that, read my own stash of manga, and I eventually found it. So I had it shipped to me at my local library, and I'm so excited. I finally got to read this, y'all. This is a shonen, and it very much reads shonen. It was fun. It was like, okay, so there's this guy. He is undead. So he's not a zombie, but he can't die. Like, you could rip his head off and he will not die. He'll regenerate or whatever. So he fights people. He's really old. He meets this girl called Unluck, and she is unlucky. And so if she touches you skin to skin, depending on how intense she feels for you, or like how long she touches you, or I guess where she touches you, depends on how severe the unluck is. So Undead Unluck, they team up and they're going to try to join this group of other special people to take down bad guys and other bad special people. I don't know. I don't really know their logic here, but either way they team up, and there's definitely a romance between the two of them brewing, because he wants to die, kind of morbid, but she is the only thing he can think of to help him succeed on that goal. So he's going to convince her to love him so that she will him, and then he can die. So that's the premise of this story, and it's really funny. I loved the dynamic between the two of them and the enemies they fought so far. It's very unique for enemies, and just the idea of the premise to me, I really liked it. I think the characters are 10 out of 10. Of course, it's problematic. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. The whole idea of this old man having to do that with this younger girl, problematic. I don't even know if they tell you how old she is. Maybe they do, but it's cute still, and like, I like to have a good time, so I think this is going to be a good one that I do want to collect. I'm sad that not many people have been enjoying this one like I think they should, but it is what it is. Either way, I think the setting is kind of mid. Like, you're just kind of places. You kind of just go intermittently between places, so there's nothing really spectacular about the setting. They do actually travel from place to place though. It doesn't like time skip, so that's really fun, because then, you know, they can have conversations and get more into their characters, and some interesting hijinks can happen in that circumstance. I have no idea how long this series is supposed to be, or if it's still ongoing. Let me know if you know. I haven't looked into it. I just finished it this morning, and my husband's interested too, so he's definitely going to read this. I definitely will be picking this up when I can. I wish they would do like a box set. If it isn't complete yet, maybe they'll do one at the end. I don't know. It's not blowing up like it I would think that it would. And maybe it's the whole fact that this is a relationship based story, because it's between the two. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I haven't done enough research. I just know that I haven't seen it blowing up like I think it would, and that's kind of disappointing, but I do recommend it if you guys are into like a long, this seems like it's going to be a long drawn out romance, but it's an action manga about people who have superpowers pretty much, that are very specific science-based superpowers. So it's kind of interesting, and they have to figure out what everyone's power is, so it's not just like around their neck obvious, or like My Hero where they have a bird head, you know. It's not that kind of thing, but it is still, you got to figure out what their power is and what that entails physically. I do recommend, if you're interested, please go check this out. Not sponsored or anything like that. I just really like to recommend you guys new manga that I read and give you ideas of what I thought of it from the first volume. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.